Today, I'm going to let Lynn talk by herself.
It's day 28,
Okay.
and
Boy, that's pretty good.
yes,
You
and
were
day
ready for
28 of my 30-day 100% raw, and I've lost 8 pounds. Very excited about that. But it's really the weight loss is actually a secondary benefit. It's
Right.
I feel almost happy all the time, and just a lot of energy. The only problem is that I'm staying up late, but that's actually starting to calm down now.
And actually, two things I'm really impressed by what you're doing.
Uh-huh.
Like when you first started day one, you really didn't have a career. I mean, you had a career, but you weren't even thinking about a career.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting. Of course, now, almost 29 days later, you're almost on your way to, you're almost like formulating your thoughts as far as what career you want.
Right.
Which is, and now you got to figure out how to make a living. But I think
Right.
that's what happened really soon.
It almost like transformed.
Transformed
even
within
my-
30 days, you became almost kind of like a new woman.
Yes, because
Even
now.
your face got better.
Oh, the acne cleared up.
The
And
acne
usually,
cleared up, and the
like,
stomach got better.
yeah.
Before I wasn't allowed to touch it. I guess now I'm allowed to touch it, right?
Well.
No.
But yeah, now I'm deciding to have a career. I
Right.
was a nurse. I still am a nurse, but in the I was working for the hospitals and
Right.
Bayada Home Care.
Right.
And now I want to refocus it because I have a passion now for raw food and how much better you feel, and to actually help people at home or homebound bring in healthy eating and raw food to them.
Which is sorely lacking in this country. I mean, big time. Which means today we're supposed to have a guy with esophagus cancer coming. He didn't show up, but in my opinion, most cancer can be handled just by changing your diet. Not can be handled, but you should see great improvement.
Yeah, and we have seen it before.
And we have
Yeah.
seen it before. Why don't you explain that? One of your other careers is what?
A raw food prep class.
A raw food prep class.
I just want to show people how delicious the food can be raw. And this is fettuccine alfredo, and it looks like the real thing, and it tastes pretty much
Does it?
like the real thing. And this is a cream of broccoli soup with pumpkin seeds, and then just zucchini with cheese sauce. And it's just like you can eat all day. That's the nice thing about this whole diet.
Right.
Was I ate all day, stuffed myself, was not hungry, and still lost 10 pounds.
I just want to say something. You
Yeah.
know, I've been 30 days all raw too.
Yeah, and you
And
lost.
Yeah.
You lost some weight.
Listen, wait. But the biggest thing I got was, I think on the 15th and 16th day, I wanted to get a scooter. I had a scooter for a long time, and it was in my trunk. And on like the 16th or 17th day, I said to myself, Arnold, I need to ride my scooter. In
Right.
fact,
Right. And so, and
in
you're
fact,
riding it
I
every
did get a
day.
scooter. In fact, not only that, I made a requirement that any girl I go out with has to ride a scooter. And I'm not going to say
That's
I'm
limit
not going to say anything
yourself.
more.
And not the scooters that you sit on.
Right, right.
Yeah. So now I ride all around Lansdale on my scooter. So that's a big change for me.
Yeah.
Because I had a scooter.
You're getting younger.
I feel like I'm getting
Spirit.
younger.
Yeah.
And I think by me being, I'm generally not 100% raw, but I think that was one of the side benefits of riding a scooter.
You get happier.
You get happier.
You do.
Good. Anything else you want to say?
No.
We talked about, actually we want to talk about, I mean, Lynn and I, we see each other a lot.
Every day.
Every day. And we talk about a lot of things, right?
Yes.
And a lot of times what we're going to do is maybe blog some of our thoughts on a different,
Different problems, different
Different problems,
diseases,
yeah.
like we hear a lot, like GERD or.
what about GERD?
GERD, that's the acid reflux in your stomach. And
Acid reflux.
Uh-huh. And then what happens a lot of times is they go to the doctor and they give them some medication to stop the acid.
Right.
But actually, that's your digestion. So they're actually stopping the whole digestive process instead.
Because we're taking medication.
Yeah,
And medication stops the healing process.
exactly. Yeah.
You know why?
Well, no.
Because what's the acid reflux is actually caused by
You're
protein,
not digesting your
protein
food.
and starch combined. Say for example, the
That-
average meal.
Yeah.
The average meal could be like bread and meat. And bread and meat, bread takes maybe 2-3 hours to digest. Meat takes 6-7 hours to digest. And when you put them, that's funny, I have to hold it.
Yeah, like meat,
put them both
potatoes,
together,
yeah.
that's 100 hours in your system. I mean, the body has to work 100 hours, and that's for one meal. So when you put like food something afterwards, that causes the acid reflux. And acid reflux can be handled within,
digestive enzymes.
yeah, well, not,
And learning how
and
to.
proper food combining.
Right. Well,
Proper food combining, okay.
Well, nobody knows about food combining.
No one knows. And that's why when you go to the doctors, he gives you a medication.
And he's not helping the problem, he's
Not-
making it worse.
Now that you get your own, what's the one they use all the time? I don't know.
Prilosec, Nexium,
Wow, okay.
yeah.
And then someone said, well, I said to him, well, you have two choices. And this, for the most part, holds true for any disease. Either change your diet or continue the medication.
Yeah, or you're on the medication for the rest of your life. Yeah.
Whereas when you get stuff GER, which is basically a body's reaction to too much toxins in your system, and what it does is, I guess it's just kind of boils over.
It's fermenting.
Fermenting in your system.
Putrefying. And
That's meat and
it's too acidic.
We're doing a pretty good job, aren't we?
Yes. Okay.
Well, this is acid reflux. Acid reflux can be handled very easily. One more time, review one more time from a medical viewpoint.
Acid reflux or GERD in the stomach is actually, a lot of people get that, is that burning feeling. They'll go to the doctor and then the doctor will put them on Prilosec to stop the acid in the stomach. But actually, which stops your digestion, which makes the whole situation worse. What you want to do instead is add digestive enzymes, which will start breaking down the food, and you'll start absorbing it. And instead of being on a pill on the rest of your life, solve the problem and just add digestive enzymes.
I think also, once you go do proper food combining, isn't your enzymes come back? No.
Yes, and learn proper food combining.
Right.
Yeah, which is, eat your proteins in one meal, eat your fruits in one meal. Don't combine. It's like you have to take a class to learn it.
Yeah, and actually you give classes, and I give classes.
Right. So if you're interested in learning about food combining,
and the other side of it is, in my opinion, someone cannot get really healthy until they start properly food combining.
Right. It's
a lifestyle approach.
Right.
Which means those 100 hours that your body's using to break up your food can be used for you for healing. That's 100 hours you lost.
Right.
You lost 100 hours.
It's just trying to get rid of that.
Without overtime.
What?
Without overtime pay.
Without overtime pay. And that's basically the secret. So fruit by itself, protein with a vegetable, no starch. Starch with a vegetable, no protein. That's really the secret. Fruit in the morning till 12 o'clock. I recommend lunch, it should be a heavy meal, and dinner should be a light meal, either fruits and vegetables. In fact, for dinner, I had watermelon lettuce. Didn't I?
Yep.
I have a friend over there, she won't say a word.
All right.
Oh no, she hugs me. This is going. When I first met her, she would not touch me at all. Well,
and now she's...
Now
the hugs are much better.
Now she's staying at your house.
Yeah.
Now, no.
Okay. All right.
Enough.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.